Erik Ten Hag has specific demand for Man United contract as new Old Trafford era awaits. Erik Ten Hag wants everything in his contract at Manchester United to be spot on, it has been claimed. The 52-year-old has verbally agreed to take charge of the Red Devils next season. And he's primed to become the latest big name to be given the keys to Old Trafford as the club plan for a brighter future. On Tuesday night it emerged Ten Hag had verbally agreed to move to United at the end of the season, where he'll replace Ralf Rangnick. And now, The Athletic's David Ornstein has revealed the 52-year-old wants everything in his contract to be spot on ahead of his move to the Premier League. Erik Ten Hag wants everything in the contract to be spot on. He tends to read over his contract, find details, he said. He then added, "I think it's just security and making sure that everything they talk about now is actually delivered over the course of that contract. And it's not ripped up or United go on a different path during the course of that tenure. If United do so, ETH has some written guarantees to pull back on." Want the latest football news? Join our brand new Facebook group by clicking here. Ornstein also claims United have talked with Ten Hag about recruitment and their plans for the future. In the interview process in the talks that MUFC had with managerial candidates, the control over incomings and outgoings and building the squad for next season and beyond was a clear area of discussion, he stated. When Ten Hag takes over, he can expect big transfer backing. David Moyes aside, United have usually backed new bosses with reinforcements to their liking during their maiden summers in charge. In 2014, Louis van Gaal took over from Moyes, leaving the Netherlands national team for Old Trafford. And the Red Devils proceeded to sign Radamel Falcao, Angel Di Maria, Luke Shaw, Ander Herrera, Daley Blind and Marcos Rojo. Don't miss Ronaldo has hinted at what he wants as Man United. Ten Hag Anthony comments suggest Ten Hag reunion at Man United is possible. Man United's best eye for next season. If Ten Hag signs 3 players after Van Gaal failed to qualify for the Champions League in 2016, Jose Mourinho was hired. And United backed the current Roma boss with deals for Eric Bailly, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Henrik Mkhitaryan and Paul Pogba. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was the last permanent manager of United. He oversaw the end of the 2018-2019 season, with the Red Devils finishing a lowly 6th in the Premier League table. But he was rewarded with a big transfer kitty that was then used to land Harry Maguire, Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Daniel James. Ten Hag, as a perfectionist, is set to demand big changes at United. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz, and it'll be fascinating to see how his era unfolds when his move to the Premier League is officially announced. Rio Ferdinand was asked about Ten Hag before the Red Devils lost 1-0 to Everton on Saturday afternoon in a defeat that all but ends their hopes of playing in the Champions League. And he urged United to give the Dutchman every possible chance of succeeding at the club, given their issues since Ferguson's retirement. Ten Hag, if he is the guy that does come in, we're hearing reports saying it might be, he said. Listen, I don't think there is any candidate out there that is being talked about and you go, he's the guy. He's definitely going to give us an opportunity to get back to winning or challenging at all right now. I just think he needs support. He is someone that needs a framework around him in order to be able to execute. I'm talking about behind the scenes, recruitment etc. Then he needs to provide the foundations for the framework around the team. Ferdinand then added, he needs to build a culture. You look at the man Sir Alex Ferguson, what he done here. He built a culture over many years and he had lots of support over that time. He built a culture. Managers nowadays have to do it much quicker. Look at Pep, Guardiola, and Jurgen Klopp. It has took them a couple of years to build that culture and implement that. This manager will need that time, but he has to show the signs from early on to do that.